welcome to this week's episode of That Real Estate Tech Guy. I'm your host, Jordan Samuel Fleming, and I am here by myself today to speak about a room that, if you're listening to this podcast, you need to be in. It's in September 19th to the 21st in Dallas, Texas, and it's for an event called REI Tech Unlocked. I'm going to be honest with you. This is the event that I've always dreamed about running. No, I'll be honest. Let me step back. This is the event I always wished was there, but it didn't exist. And so we had to build it. And I remember about 4 years ago, Stephanie Betters from Left Main REI, one of our CRM partners and a good friend of mine, we were sitting together in Jamaica at a real estate event, and we were talking about, man, wouldn't it be great if we could get the best real estate investment technology companies in one room so investors could get their hands on all the tools at the same time and try them out, right? That was a dream. We were in Jamaica, so I may have had some rum in me, but it was a dream. And we thought about it. We thought, man, this must exist. It didn't. Thought about it and thought about it. And we've decided to partner with our good friend Steve Trang at Objection Proof AI to actually bring REI Tech Unlocked to the world. It's going to be an annual event designed to get you, the real estate investor, hands-on with the best of real estate investment technology. So the basics. Let's go through some basics first. Where? Dallas, Texas. When? September 21st, 19th through the 21st. I should know that. And in the links to this, in the posts, in the YouTube, in the, all where you're getting this podcast, there will be a link. I'm not going to bear the lead. There's going to be a link for you to get 50% off on tickets. That's how much I care about getting the investors in the room with the technology companies. So this is not an event to miss. Now, that's the basics, but why is this so important? This podcast, I started this podcast years ago because technology, I believe then, I believe now, it says so in the podcast description, that technology is the one absolute necessity for scaling a business these days. Technology is the thing that helps you scale. And increasingly with AI, it's potentially the thing that helps you scale in a completely, with a completely different curve to it than before, because of the advances AI can actually bring you, with agentic AI and with capabilities that are being built into a lot of the tools that you already use on a day-to-day basis. It is such a critical component. Every business, but real estate investors even more so. It matters. But then I also noticed that, I've been around the technology game for real estate investors for a very, very long time. And shiny key syndrome is real. I've seen so many investors flit about, try this, try that, trying to get quick wins. But then the serious investors, the ones who are really trying to build a business, trying to figure out not the quick wins, but where leverage is really going to come from. And that's who needs to be in this room. Because in this room, we have got an opportunity, and you have got an opportunity, if you're going to join us in Dallas, to do two things. Number one, you're going to be able to find out, where is this technology going over the next 18 months so that you can be ahead of the curve. You're going to be able to learn from companies like Meta about how AI is changing how they do Facebook ads. Meta is in the room talking about how Facebook ads are changing with AI. That matters to you as a real estate investor because a lot of you use Meta ads to drive leads. So you want to know what's happening. Salesforce is going to be in the room talking about where CRMs are going. That matters to you as a real estate investor. I'm partnered with Twilio to talk about where trusted calling is going in this age of AI and how you can make sure that the calls you are placing to your leads are actually getting through. Building that trust profile so that your calls get answered. That matters to you as a real estate investor. We've got companies in the room that have built the technology you guys use on a day-to-day basis. And you're going to be able to sit down with them one-to-one and get into how their platform and their technology can help you scale. Now, you may find companies there that you're already a customer of. Fantastic. Say you're already a customer of smartphone. Book a time with us. Sit down and let us help you use smartphone even better. Sit down and let us show you how smart agents can work if you've never used them. Sit down with us and tell us some of the challenges that you have calling your leads so that we can help you. This is your opportunity to sit down with me and with my team and really dive in to that capability. But what if you're not a customer, either of smartphone or someone else in the room? Well, this is your chance to sit down with them and say, show me how you can help me. And have them actually set up an account with you. Walk you through the process so that when you're done speaking with them, you've set up a whole new account. You've got a trial in play and you understand how you can get the best benefit from them. That's not an opportunity that most investors ever will get. The opportunity to sit down and go face to face and one-on-one with the technology companies that drive their leads, with the technology companies that they use to make phone calls, with the technology companies that build their AI agents, that build their CRMs, that build their property management tools and their finance tools, that access funding for them. When do you ever get to sit down and actually come face to face for an hour and talk about your business and their technology and get them to help you implement? That's not something you get to do. That's what REI Tech Unlocked is all about. We didn't want an event that was just going to be an event where you dream big and leave having to figure out how to execute, right? That happens a lot, right? Especially in real estate, where you go to an event and you come away with all the energy and motivation in the world, but then you've got to figure out what to do next. We didn't want that. We wanted an event where you would be able to come and you would be able to sit down, and when you leave REI Tech Unlocked, you're going to have left with new systems onboarded or a better understanding of how to use the systems you already have to reach your goals. It's not going to be theoretical. You're going to have been able to do that hands-on. That to me is a phenomenal opportunity. And if you're in real estate, now is the time to understand where AI leverage can really be, because there is a lot of noise right now. There's a ton of noise and everybody's building tools and there's a glut of activity going on. But how do you know what works and what doesn't? Now, I'm sorry to interrupt this amazing conversation, but I wanted to make sure you knew that Smartphone, the only phone system built for real estate investors, connects to the best-in-class real estate investing CRMs. And because, as it's my show and I am co-founder and chairman of Smartphone, I got some great deals for you. Click the link and take advantage of 5,000 minutes free calling with Smartphone, the only phone system built for real estate investors. Click and call. Close more leads. Back to the show. How do you know where to focus your investment and your time? That's harder. There's so much out there right now. How do you know what is actually worth time and going to achieve results for you? Right? I'll give you an example. I've talked a lot to people who are thinking of using AI for lead gen, but just for them, it's all about volume, right? This is how I'm going to be able to get even more leads in. Well, okay, that's one way of doing it, but volume doesn't necessarily mean performance. But something that a lot of people aren't talking about is, how do I leverage AI so that when people ask AI, I come up at the top, right? That kind of AI search optimization, that's something that not enough people are talking about, but it can be a critical success. So where are you better spending your money, right? Like, it's not necessarily that cheap and easy volume is where you're going to get the most results, but you're only going to learn that when you're in rooms where the best people are talking about where things are going, and where the people who build the technology are actually sitting and listening to you and talking to you, and where the people who are actually seeing results are collaborating and letting people know what's working and what isn't. That's what REI Tech Unlocked is all about. So in this very, very special kind of bonus episode, I want to encourage you to join me. Join me, the smartphone team. Join me and Stephanie Betters from Left Main and Steve Trang from Objection Proof AI. Join me and companies like Twilio, Meta, and Salesforce, and Property Leads, and Bateman Collective, and Lead Zolo, and Kiavi, and just go to reitechunlocked.com with the link below and link in the descriptions, and take a look at the people who are going to be there, the companies you'll be able to sit down with, and then click the link and access your 50% discount, 50% off tickets, to make sure you can be in this very special room. Technology is the one thing that will scale your real estate investment business properly, fast, and sustainably, and without overinflating your overheads. It's technology that will help you scale. And this is the room to know where technology is going for the next 18 months. So join me at REI Tech Unlocked. Click the link that's in the description and make sure that you are in the room with the best technology companies in real estate, getting that knowledge and getting hands-on with the technology that'll drive you forward. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you in Dallas.
Thanks for listening to another amazing episode of That Real Estate Tech Guy. Head over to thatrealestatetechguy.com to check out all episodes and get special discounts on tons of awesome real estate technology platforms.